Dude, I'm gonna wait a minute. Uh, I gotta wait for YouTube to work. Actually show the actually show the stream. I'm gonna try to pull it up on my phone. 1 second. Alright, it's working. Hello, hello. It's not my real name. That was not my real name. Okay. Okay. So I did mention in one of my community posts that I wanted to do more streams where I like actually talked because I figured that would be more interesting than just a silent stream of me doing stuff. Um, and I'm gonna have to talk like kind of quiet because my parents are right next to me in the other room. So, yeah. But I am gonna try to talk as much as I can. So, the stream can be interesting and stuff. Uh, if you want to know why I'm streaming right now, it says it in the thumbnail. So maybe go look at that. Maybe. Um, should I play music? Yeah, yeah. Hold on. Let me play music. 1 second. Yeah, 1 second. 1 second. I gotta open my music playlist. One, 1 moment. Okay, hold on. Alright. Hopefully it's not too loud. I don't think it is. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna try to get this done pretty quickly because I do have a bunch of stuff I gotta do for like my phone. But I did really want to do this stream. It's been a while since I streamed. Excited. I don't really expect too many people to see it because a lot of people see when I stream. But you know, I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that. Just the attitude. Also, I'm not really sure what to talk about. I didn't really like prepare anything to talk about it. All I knew is I wanted to talk a lot this stream. And I did like want to wake up early in the morning so I could specifically do this. I'm trying to talk about something. I don't know. Anyone in chat? Hello. Hello. Hi Dennis. Hi Dennis. Hello. Just, I promise I'll listen to that music playlist you sent me. That thing. That music thing you sent me, I promise I'll listen to it. So this playlist is pretty cool. Like, I could probably update it before like I stream next. If anybody's in chat, do you want me to talk about my mom? Just saying to them. Because I do have a lot to say about it. I think it might be pretty interesting to talk about while I'm doing this. Okay. Well, I'm just probably going to talk about it. For anybody who doesn't know, I do own a mod. It's called Descent into Madness. I used to own it with someone else, Linux. After some stuff happened, though, he's no longer on the team. Not really sure what to say. Yes. So Linux used to be the owner. Like, he was the original creator of the mod, and then he made me owner of it. And then later on, okay, so here's the thing. I wouldn't really say he was really the best at like handling development well. Because he first started off like hiring people before we even knew what the mod was gonna be about. Like, we didn't have a story or anything. We didn't have like a plan, and planned out the characters. He just wanted to hire people to work on, and he just wanted to do like something. And we didn't even have like a dev server, just like a public server that he made. And I had to make a dev server. Okay, he made the dev server itself, but I made all the channels and all the stuff. And that includes the public server too. Another thing, he would keep like hiring people he keep hiring a lot of people, and I told him multiple times, hey, you should probably stop hiring people because we have like there was at one point where we had like over like 30 people on the dev team, and he still wanted to hire more people. And I told him multiple times, hey, let's stop hiring so many people. We only need this many people, especially since we just have a demo right now. Like we're just working on a demo. We don't really need to hire so much. We still wanted to. I don't want to talk about Linux too much because he did mess up a lot, both in development and stuff he did after. I will talk about it briefly though, but I don't want to like dwell on it too much because I don't want to seem like I hate him or anything. I don't really like him after having to like work with him for like multiple years. I don't really like him that much anymore. But I don't want to seem like I don't know. But I'll just talk about what happened briefly. Um, Back in January, we caught him like using AI to generate instrumentals for some of the songs. I remember the night this happened too. I was at tennis practice. I put my phone down, and when it was over and I picked up back my phone, I saw a bunch of notifications and stuff from the dev server. I saw Atlas had messaged me that he was sorry for what happened. I had no idea what was going on. So when I got home and I checked the dev team, basically what I saw was that Linux, one of the devs was trying to talk to Linux about the instrumentals for a few of the songs that he, quote unquote made. And he called him out for using AI. And after he did, a bunch of other devs started to catch on, and then they all left. Which, I don't blame them for, because I would do the same thing if I found out that a mod I was working for used AI. Yeah, I don't like AI. I don't support it at all. Well, generative AI, I don't like generative AI. I should use a different image of it. This is better. What was I talking about? Right, okay. He got caught using AI, and then people found out, they left him on, so we lost like a bunch of progress that we made. And this was all back in January. After that happened, he ended up leaving the dev server too. But some of the devs still did stay, because like I said, we had 30 devs on the team, and around half of them when that happened. But the other half stayed. I was considering just canceling the mod like there and then. After I talked to those devs who did stay, they kind of like reassured me that it would be fun to continue development. So I did. And Atlas offered to like help me with development. Like he offered to help me like own the mod, like run it. And I said yeah. And I said yes. So eventually Linux did like come back, and he made a really like short but not really that good apology, which was just saying, "Hey guys, I'm sorry for using AI. I'll do it again. I promise." Blah blah blah. And I keep saying "and" a lot. I didn't really like prepare anything, so. I did have a conversation with him at the time, saying, "Hey, I have like a lot of problems with how you've been handling development, and this like stuff that you just found out, like using AI, is just another one of those problems." I could tell that he wasn't really he wasn't really taking the conversation too seriously. So it was a little bit frustrating because like I was talking about I have like a bunch of problems with like how you've been doing development wise, and I really wanted to talk to you about it, and I don't think he really was really paying attention. Like he was playing Roblox during that conversation. I do remember that. I did decide to bring it back onto the mod because it's still his mod at the end of the. It was still his mod at the end of the day, and I would feel wrong for kind of kicking him off of it. So I did try to work with him still after that happened. That was until around like 2 months ago. I'm not gonna actually say what happened that time, because I've been told not to by the people who, like, one of the people who've been involved with it. All I will say is that he was caught being weird with someone. But I'm not gonna actually talk about it. So, but he's no longer on the team anymore. And this whole like situation, okay, yeah, the situation that I can't really talk about got resolved, so it's all fine now. But he's no longer on the team. It just got resolved like last week too, and I'm trying to kind of like revive the mod because, like I said, we did try to keep the mod going after that whole situation happened. But, in all honesty, it didn't really end up working. Like, not a lot of stuff got done. So now that now that Linux is no longer on the dev team, and this situation with him is now resolved, I've taken like the opportunity to try and like bring the mod back, kind of like revive it. So far, it's been going alright. I just started this weekend with doing that. I made a few posts on Twitter. I first made one post saying, "Hey, we've been silent for a while because the Twitter page has been existing for about a year, and we haven't made any posts since Christmas of 2024. So I made a post. Okay, I made a document and I sent it in the public server because the mod has a public server. I sent the document in there, basically explaining what's been going on. If you want to read the document, you can either join the public server or you can go onto the mod's Twitter page if you can find it. Yeah, I made a doc, I sent it into the public server, and I made a post on Twitter. basically saying, "You've been gone for a while, kind of sorry, but this stuff has been happening." It's kind of hard to talk and do stuff at the same time. And then, like, a few days later, I made a thread about all the stuff that got scrapped from devs who left the mod. And that post did really well. Like, it got like over 1,000 views, a bunch of like people interacting with it. Like 10 people followed us from that post alone. I'm very grateful for it. 'Cause even on my own personal Twitter account, I've never had a post ever do that well. I was really happy when I saw that was doing well. And right now, I'm working on, for the mod, I'm working on uploading the scrapped songs that also got scrapped from, the incident and people leaving the mod. I'm making visualizers for them. I don't need to make visualizers for them because the songs are scrapped. So I don't really need to put effort into making a visualizer, but for some reason I want to. I don't know why. I probably shouldn't, so that way I can actually get out those songs faster. But I've already made 3 visualizers. I'm on the 4th. So yeah. This is my first time making visualizers because I'm not a composer. So I have no reason to make a visualizer, but the ones I've made, they're pretty simple, all things considering, but I'm fine with that. I'm gonna try to get them out by this week, most of them, because I need permission from one of the devs still, and I don't think they use Discord, so I can't really ask them for permission on there. I think I'll have to find another platform to ask them on. But most of the songs I do have permission to upload to my channel, so you'll probably see that either this week, well, hopefully this week. I would hope this week. That's pretty much it. Oh yeah, the one thing I'm worried about from this whole ordeal, I guess, I'm worried about the devs who left no longer liking me. I didn't do anything. It was Linux who used AI and did all that stuff. But I'm still worried that since I was associated with him and since I also own the mod, then they would start hating me too. I don't really think they hate me, the people who left, but I just have that feeling that some of them do. I don't know though. Alright, that's pretty much all I have to say about Sentence. After I get those scrap songs uploaded and I do a couple more stuff, then I'm gonna officially continue development on it because it's been paused for a while. So I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm just saying a bunch of nonsense. I'm just realizing how hard it is for me to talk and also do stuff at the same time, especially since this is my first time really talking on stream. And I didn't really have anything prepared. All I knew is that I just wanted to talk. I guess since nobody's really watching right now, uh, but yeah, I'm watching. Are 5 people watching? Again, I don't know. I guess since not a lot of people are watching, it does help a little bit with, I guess, the anxiety trying to do this. I know I said I would talk a lot this stream, but I don't think I'm probably going to talk too much because I don't really know what I want to say. Quartz Edition. I like Quartz Edition. It's my favorite David Band. Not the old one. Revamped. Quartz Edition revamped. I don't know. So I'm excited for the first update of Quartz Edition revamp to come out. I do work on the mod. I'm not going to spoil anything, but I am excited for it to come out. So far. Pretty good. I don't remember if I'm supposed to do the first frame here or first. I think I'll do one frame. Excited for Christmas. I do celebrate Thanksgiving, and I would like to wait until December starts to celebrate Christmas. So really excited for it. I'm sure you can tell I'm running out of things to say. It's gonna be different. That's gonna be rough because I'm gonna be streaming for a lot longer since I have to finish this sprite. Yeah, I don't know what to say. It's really good. I like it. I'm watching. Thank you, thank you. I like how it looks. I'm gonna make a looping frame, although it's not gonna be in the final image. Did I save the idle frame? I should have. I'll save it now. Usually when I'm animating something, I save both the idle frame and just the original like base model just standing. I really like Seos's music. I remember which song this is of his. Let me rephrase that. I don't remember which one of his songs this is, but I can recognize it's his music, and I like his music. Whenever I make an idol, there's always like a 50-50 chance it looks good or it looks really bad. In this case, I think it looks really good. I'm happy with it. The only reason I make the idle loop is for like the GIF of like when I'm showing it off, when I'm showing off the sprite. I don't want to jump with this song. Right? Comes close. I like it. I like it. Brobgonal. Hi, memory. Hi. Hello. Supposed to be talking during the stream, but I don't really know what to talk about. Let me get my idol example. Let me get my animation example here. Animate. Something I find really hard to do when I'm animating, aside from the actual animation process itself, is coming up with poses for the arrow animations. Because I feel like they all look the same, or they just don't really look that good. Interesting. Like this pose that I'm making right here, I feel like I've made like almost every character that I've animated do a left pose like this. But I don't have any other. Okay, let me save this as a gift. I'm gonna do what I did when I was making that Horus sprite, and also like dither and draw the faces. This is probably gonna take longer than the Horus sprite stream, mainly because Horus's face was easier to draw. Whereas this, it's not a hard face to draw. I struggle a lot drawing faces. It takes me like an absurdly long amount of time to draw faces. Can I use these sprites once you're done? So I use this yeah, of course. I don't think I've said this, but anybody can use my sprites for whatever they want, as long as I'm credited, which you said you would. So yeah. I also have this placeholder guy sprite that I made. If you want to use that too, let me show him off real quickly. Yeah, oh, okay, he's already there. I'm not really sure how I feel about the arrow animations for this anymore. I like that. I'm not really sure how I feel about the arrow animations for this anymore. Well, I just said that, but I'm just gonna say it again. Like, I don't like how I made him kind of like go, like, shift a little bit, I guess. I don't know. Wait. Uh, so, Memory, if you want this sprite or if you want the brobgonal sprite, I can send you both when I'm done streaming. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Whichever one you want me to send, if you want me to send you both, um, or just one or the other. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll send both when I'm done. Hopefully, I don't forget. Okay, Memory, if stream ends and I forget to send you the sprites, please, like, message me on Discord to remind me. Because chances are I'll probably forget. Not on purpose, but if I do end up forgetting, then please let me know. Please, like, message me saying, hey, you're supposed to send me the sprites. The song was made by Ruxin, right? Yeah, it was. It's a quirky king. Recipes, of course. We'll talk about that. I'm supposed to talk a lot during the stream. I was planning for, like, ever since I made that tweet, because I wasn't really fully expecting Animatic Back to come out yesterday. It's just that Green was starting to act kind of like cryptic on Twitter, so I figured, hey, this maybe could happen. But I wasn't fully expecting it, so I was kind of expecting to talk a lot today. But I don't have anything to talk about. No. I'm hoping that this is at least more entertaining than a stream where I say nothing. I want to learn how to compose one day. I remember I said that in a community post before weekend one came out that if there was an update that day, then I would compose a song for the first time. And then that update actually did end up coming in. But I've still yet to compose that song. What I do? Okay, this looks a little weird. Not my face. 'Okay. This looks weird. Trying to do this. Ignored this transition button. This is what I'm trying to do. But this is what it looks like. I don't like how this looks, so. "49 minutes." looks better. Yeah, yeah, I like how it looks. Same thing again. I look good. Rest in peace once again. I'm excited for 1.5 of Gapple to come. I said this in a community post, but I really like the weekly reviews. They look really good. It's a really big improvement from how the stuff used to look. Why do streamers do this stuff? Like, how are they able to talk consistently for hours? Well, maybe if I had more experience, like, if I were to do this more, if I got more experience with it, it'd be easier. I'm probably gonna say stuff like this too. So we could always improve. This little more. Let's see something.
Hey guys, I'm happy clown.
I haven't seen Maxie in a while. I hope she's doing okay. Because I know she's got a lot of issues that she's dealing with. I hope she's okay. think this is one of her slightly older songs. Good. It just kind of shows how old this playlist is. I could do that. The next song. I also hope X is doing okay. I do know he made a community post recently saying he was like struggling with some stuff, so I hope he's doing alright. I haven't talked to him in a pretty long time. It's been like half a year. Okay, I'm probably gonna redo this one because I don't really want him to like move down. I could save it. Oh, okay, undo what I just did. I think that's fine, right? Probably. Yeah, I think that's alright. I think that's alright. I'm really glad I'm on this new computer now, because the old one I had would crash all the time. So with Paint, yeah, with Paint 3D especially. Alright, up pose. I think this is the pose I struggle with the most whenever making a sprite. I don't know, it's just hard to make good up poses. I don't know. One of my dreams was to work on Quartz Edition, and now that I actually do work on Quartz Edition, I think it's now my dream is now to work on Strutting Crisis Reboot. I really like them. Like all the teasers I've seen from it look really cool. It's a really big upgrade from Strutting Crisis 1.5. I'm excited for it to come out. I don't think they're hiring anybody though. I don't know if they're gonna hire anybody for V2. Whatever the next update for V2 is called. I wonder if anybody from the general FNF community is gonna play Rebooted. Like people who like I don't know how really to explain it, but people who don't really aren't in the David Bateman community sometimes check out David Bateman films. I guess maybe mainly the community, the part of the community that calls Dan and Bambi like bad, especially Strutting Crisis. I think Strutting Crisis is one of the like main factors of Dan and Bambi's reputations because of like songs like Thearchy and Opposition. Sometimes I'm so surprised whenever like I go on Twitter and I see somebody saying bad stuff about Dan and Bambi. It's either just random people just trying to, I don't know, they're just trying to do something, or it's like people who've left the community and they're just saying how much the community sucks. Sometimes it can get bad, but most of the community is pretty nice. Most, I say. Before I had the last frame, I can check if this is good. Oh, yeah, first. I think it looks a little bit off. I think it'll be one more time. I look at it. remembered I'm not talking a lot. I gotta start talking more. Even though nobody's really watching at this point, I still should start talking more. Um, what to talk about? I guess stuff I'm excited for, like, whoops. Far back. I guess stuff I'm excited for in the future. Like I said, I'm excited for Christmas. Or just like Christmas time. Um, it's gonna be pretty fun. Oh yeah, I have 3 days off of school this week. I'm only going Monday and Wednesday, and the rest of the days I have off because of elections and stuff. I'm excited for that. I was gonna use that time to work on Descent into Madness because I really, really want to get the mod like back up and running again. It's been dead for so long, and I really want to continue. I don't want it to be canceled. I don't want it to fall into the like endless sea of FNF mods that have been canceled. Even though that was like likely to happen a while ago, I really don't want that to happen. So I'm gonna try as much as I can, even if the devs aren't really interested. Well, if they're not interested in it, then that would be a reason to not continue the mod, because when we work on something that we don't like working on. The one thing, something I find hard about trying to work with the team is I don't really want to rush them, or like treat them badly. I want to like be as nice to them as I can while trying to work with them. And I don't know if it always comes out that way. Like just the other day, I did tell Jikin that his banding sprite had to be scrapped, and I was really scared about it because I didn't want to be about saying, "Hey, we have to scrap this sprite that you made," because he spent a lot of time and effort on it. I felt bad having to even scrap it at all, but it's not. This wasn't really a choice. I kind of had to scrap it. And he took it well. When I told him, "Hey, this right has to be scrapped," he's like, "It's okay, I understand," which is good. I was expecting a lot worse, and I'm really thankful that it did end up being okay. This week, in addition to making visualizers for the scrap songs, I'm gonna be making new designs for David Bambi and Aster, which is a character in the mod. He's the opponent for Week 2. Well, not a new design for Aster, but just a reference sheet for him, since one for him does not exist. I want to post. I'll probably post the designs when I finish them, the reference sheets to the Twitter page as like a thank you for this the scrap stuff post getting 1,000 views on Twitter. I'm really grateful that it got a bunch of views. I want to thank them at some point. I hope all of the stuff I'm saying like actually makes sense, and doesn't just sound like I'm talking like gibberish or something. I was expecting to do this stream like early. I wanted to do this early in the morning so I could talk without like disrupting my family. But they're all awake now, so if I did stream early in the morning, there were people mowing their lawn, and the noise would have definitely been in the background. I wouldn't have been able to do anything about it. More. It's not moving enough. I'm not sure. Okay, more descending to Matt's talk. I'm not sure if I want to really advertise the Discord server for it too much. Because I don't. I'm worried about how running the server is gonna go. I'm scared to run the server basically. Because what if bad stuff happens? I don't know how to do. I don't know how to deal with that. That's the reason why I didn't want to create a Discord server for myself. Now, since Lynx is gone, there's no one else to. I don't think Atlas is very interested in it. Fucking. song is really good. And it's for BPONH, which I work on. I have a bunch of stuff I get to do for it, which I will do at some point. Trust me, Premium. If you're watching this, if you happen to be watching this Premium, um, I will do stuff for BPONH soon. Sorry, I haven't gotten to it yet. Anyways, I'm gonna redo the. I think I might redo the uploads. Or just edit it. I made it worse. Okay. So I'll decide if I should redo the uploads or not. I think I'll just redo it, because I can't edit it now. I'm just gonna redo it. After I get this done, I'll start dithering. Dithering is pretty boring. I'm not trying to go exact, just like close enough. If anybody's in chat, if still in chat watching, which I don't really expect anybody to be, but if anybody happens to be watching still, I hope you're having a good day. For me, it just started, but for you, I hope you're having a good day, or if it just starts for you, I hope you will have a good day. And I hope yesterday was great. Yesterday was Halloween. I don't know if you trick-or-treated or not. I did. I got a lot of stuff. I wasn't really sure about trick-or-treating this year. Because last year, nobody really did it, and it kind of made me feel embarrassed to trick-or-treat. But this year, there were a lot of people doing it. It made me feel better about actually trick-or-treating. I probably won't do it again next year, because next year I'll be 16. And I feel like that's pretty old to still be trick-or-treating. Like, I wasn't originally going to do it this year, but my mom convinced me to. That's why. If this doesn't turn out good, then I'll just redo it again and again until it does. I have a feeling it's not going to turn out good. Let's see.
Are you the kind of person who knows things? Things like you can get a domain from Squarespace, not just a website? Well, now you are that person because now you definitely
Mm,
know you can get a domain from Squarespace. Something like
he needs to move up
whisperingbloom.com for
a
your
bit more.
silent retreat, or
I think I could edit
whisperingboom.com
that.
for your shouting retreat. Whatever your
But it
dream,
looks
a
better than I
Squarespace
was
domain or
expecting
website
it
brings
to.
it to life, all in one place. Get yours before it's gone with offer code MAKEITREAL for 10% off your domain or website. Terms and conditions apply.
fine enough, right? I think it's fine. I'm probably gonna end up regretting this later, but yeah, no problem. Thank you for watching my stream as well. Thank you very much. Alright, this next part is gonna be really boring. I gotta do all the frames individually. I don't want to draw the face and dither the sprites. I don't want to dither the face, which means that. So, in order to prevent that, I have to individually dither every single frame. Here's what I like to do to dither. I like to do that. I think it turns out really good. Should I add an outline to this sprite? I only usually add an outline to sprites when I'm making it for myself, but this one I'm gonna release like publicly. So should I add an outline? No, 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 I won't. I won't. There's no music playing. There you go. want to add saturation, but I don't want to add too much. It looks good, but I don't want to stray too far away from its original color. Alright. Go with this, let's see the difference. I think maybe I had a little bit too much saturation. Okay, how's that? Yeah, that's better. That's better. Now what I gotta do is screenshot all of these, so that way in case something happens, I'll be able to recreate the effects properly. So be able to continue. I already said this, but I feel like I should be talking more. Especially because, I promised, especially in the title, that I would talk during the stream. I don't really know what to say. It is nice that I'm able to do this, because I was I already said this too, but I was anticipating doing the stream ever since I made that week, because I kind of figured, like, anime about coming out, kind of unrealistic kind of stuff. Now that I got the effects, I can just... I made my first ever sprite for Quartz Edition the other day. Before it was just a chart. Really happy. Happy about that. I don't know if the song that I made the sprite for is going in is going to be in the upcoming update. But regardless, I'm still happy. Just to talk about while I do this, like, 30 times. Because I have to do this for each individual frame. Hang on. Some people like the spring. Yeah, I should make a sprite folder. Because I do this all the time. I just make random sprites, random characters. Other people use them. So I should make a sprite folder. I haven't really seen an instance. I haven't seen too many instances of people using my sprites. The only instance I've seen is like maybe like Hi Dust. I'm dithering it, as you can probably see. I think the only instance I've seen somebody use my sprites before, probably like, well, memory for the sequencer. But then again, I haven't really made a lot of sprites for like general, like, popular characters that people like use for church all the time. So I was kind of expecting. I can't decide like what I should work on. If I want to just make sprites for fun, the sprite that I have to do for this mod, which should probably be what I should be focusing on, because for other people's mods, it's important. I wish I could make like a preset that would just do all of these individual steps, because having to resize, having to dither, and then resize, and resize again, and then click all these in this order. I could just do it with one button. That'd be nice. Maybe I could like code somehow. I don't know how to code. I'm not a good coder. The only reason I'm somewhat learning how to code is because I needed to do cooler FNF effects and all that stuff. Yeah. Stuff. You ever think there's been a Dave and Bambi fan out there who's met another Dave and Bambi fan in the wild? Like, coincidentally, like, they're just walking in the sidewalk and they bump into someone who happens to also be a Dave and Bambi fan. Do you think that's ever happened to anyone before? I'm sure with FNF it's more common because there's like millions of people that can. Well, I don't know about millions, but there's a lot of people that can get that. But Dave and Bambi is like a sub community to FNF, so that'd be like a lot less likely than for like a Dave and Bambi fan to accidentally bump into another Dave and Bambi fan. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Dave. Wait, I can do this. How do I get to stay on my screen? Because when I start clicking on this, it goes away. How do I get it to just stay? No point's really good at this one. I need to figure out how to advertise myself better. I mean, I don't know how else to do it besides from just sending my stuff in self-promo channels and Discord servers, and I try to advertise myself on Twitter, but no one really sees what I post on Twitter. My plan to, like, advertise myself more, I guess, is to just make more stuff. Like, more charts, more sprites, because eventually more people will see it. Right? Like, that makes sense, right? Like, just make more stuff so more people will see it. Yeah.
At Granger, we're for the ones who pay attention to every little detail. The
Ew,
ones who sparks tinker and sweat the small stuff.
Ew.
Because you know the tiniest thing can make the biggest
Ew.
difference when it comes
Ew. Yep. It's sad. Yeah. I'm gonna cry now. That's how sad it is. Yeah, just make more stuff. More people will see it eventually. More people will come to my channel and my YouTube account. Okay, here's the thing. I want to be more popular, but I don't want to be, like, too popular. To the point where it's, like, overbearing. And it's, like, not fun anymore. I want to become, like, somewhat popular, but not, like, so like extremely popular to the point where there are like millions and millions of people um following me because I know how bad that can get. So I just want to be like a little bit popular, like a little bit of a bigger following, but not too big of a following, you know? Like like I guess underrated is the right word to use. I feel like it would be better to me to have a mindset of just like doing stuff for fun, which I do this for fun. And I wish I could view it as like I don't really care if anybody sees my stuff. Like that's the mindset I want to have. And I feel like it's the mindset I should be having. Because like at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter if people see what I do. Because as long as I have like fun doing it, then it doesn't really matter if lots of people see it or not. Like right now, not a lot of people are watching the stream. You know, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't matter if lots of people see it or not. It doesn't matter. And I think I should probably start having that mindset more when it comes to like stuff I do in general. Something I am worried about is taking too long to do things for other people. Because there's been lots of times when somebody's asked me to like do something for them. Hey, can you make this like we've talked and like okay, this is just something general. This is something that happens multiple times, but some people have asked me to make like a sprite for them and I've agreed to do it, and I take way too long to do. Like Uva, I don't know if you're watching, but I'm sorry that I haven't done those sprites for you. I promise I'll do them at some point. I just can't pick what to work on. Like I always have to work on multiple things at the same time because my brain is like never satisfied when I work on one thing. And I eventually like lose interest in it, and I want to move on to something else. But I need to finish that thing. Like this brobgonal sprite that I'm doing right now. It's easy for me to like continue like doing it since I guess I'm streaming it, and I can't just stop. I can't just like not do anything on stream. Like I gotta keep making the sprite. Like, if I wasn't streaming, this sprite would have taken me probably like a whole day to do. I would have taken like 10 million breaks in between every single thing. Like I would have animated the idol and then I would have like laid down for like an hour. Anyways, all the dithering's done. Oh yeah. Honestly, I don't have a mic. It's just my computer. Anyways, yeah, you're right. Yeah, not a lot of people need to see it. It's okay if not a lot of people see what I do. I do have fun doing it, so that's all that matters. So I should probably keep looking at chat more. Dust, hello, that's you. Dust, how are you doing today? What are you doing right now? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing good. The song is pretty good. I remember when it premiered on Sios's channel. And then I made a post about it right after. Well, I wanted to chart one of Sios's songs for the longest time. Imprudent. The only problem with it, though, is I have no idea how to make sprites for the characters. That's good. That's good. Glad you're doing good. Glad you're doing good. I've wanted to chart Imprudent for the longest time. The problem is, though, I have no idea how to make sprites for the characters. Like, hold on. Do I have it here? Do I have an image of them? Here. Like, how am I supposed to make a sprite for this? And this? I guess this one would be a bit easier. How am I supposed to make sprites for these guys? Like, not even Cios knows the effects for these people. And he made the character. I think he made the characters. Actually, not sure. But the point is that if I were to try that song, I would just use these images, and there would be no sprites. I think that's kind of boring. Anyways, back to Brobble. Back to Brobble. Brobble. Oh, wait. Hold on. Forgot this frame. Oh yeah. It is hard to make sprites for a lot of spam track characters because they have a bunch of effects on them. So yeah, that is probably why people use static images sometimes. Probably what I'm gonna have to do, because I really like this song and I really want to try it, so I'll probably do that. This song is like really old. I'm gonna skip this frame for now. Because I forgot to say it. Oh yeah, my 3-year anniversary is coming up this month of when I started my channel. November 13th, I think it is. That's when I started my channel. That's when I started making. Well, it's not when I started making David and Bambi stuff, but it's when I started like being on the internet. Because that same day I made my channel was the same day I posted my first video. I made some David and Bambi stuff before making the channel. But like, that was the day I started it. So for the anniversary, I want to chart. I have a song in mind that I want to chart. I don't know if I'll be able to make it though, since I'm working on a bunch of stuff at the same time. But I'm gonna try. I was originally gonna start making the chart like last month, but I don't know if I either got busy or if I got lazy because I have no progress on the chart now. And even worse, the chart has like a lot of BPM changes, and the BPM for the song isn't in the description, and I don't want to bother the original person who made the song for the BPM changes. Well, you don't have to. It's okay. Another thing that's happening this month, well, not really, I guess, happening, but Opposition is turning, I think, either 3 or 4 years old this month. I was also going to do something for that day. I was going to chart. Okay, I'm going to chart an opposite. I want to chart an Opposition Explain related song, and I have a song picked out. That one is going to be easier to do than the 3-year anniversary one, because there's no BPM changes. And also, I don't have to make multiple sprites. Right. There we go. Together. Looks good. Check. Well, if you want to, then sure. But don't feel like you have to do something. If you don't want to do anything, that's okay. But if you want to do something, that's also cool too. It's on the 13th. And Opposition's anniversary is on the 8th. Looks really good. Let's get to the face drawing. My least favorite part. Yay. So excited. I get some images with them for reference. In one of my community posts, I said that I want to learn how to make 2D sprites and 2D animations, and I still want to do that. Nine hours ago. Wow. Amazing. So good. render. Ew. It looks so evil in this. That's better. Draw more other pieces after. I think I've been improving with how I draw faces recently. I don't really have and I don't really have like an art style per se. It's kind of just however my art ends up looking that day is my art style. I should probably find a way to make it consistent. I don't know, still even. Well, I mean, I feel like I can recognize when you draw something. But yeah, I know what you mean. Like, not a consistent art style. Imagine if I drew this on the. It would be devastating. Okay, I think his pupils are a bit too big. This will work, I feel like. Well, yeah, sort of. But I get what you mean when you say you don't have an art style, because, I literally just described it when I said I don't have an art style. My method is just draw a face and then erase lines until it looks good. This part I always hate, trying to fit the face to the model so that it doesn't look weird. I have to keep checking the chat because I can't. I'll figure out a way to pop it up on my screen one day. Oh, let's just go. It's been a while since I've heard this song. I don't think I've been streaming for around 2 hours. I was expecting it to be longer. I forgot which song this is. Oh wait, X doesn't like this song. Let's go to the next one. Maybe. I want to do this one. Okay, let me remove this from the playlist. Because XA doesn't like the song anymore, so.
We're committed to making wholesome, delicious nutrition with clean, high quality.
Chocolate. Okay, that's the reason why he has it unlisted. Because he doesn't. He said he regrets making it. Well, I don't know if that's exactly what he said, but I know he doesn't like it. The one thing I don't like Firepug is, like, look what it's done to the line art. Okay, so I just realized that if I spend like a lot of time on like the faces, then I'm gonna be here for like 2 more hours, and I have to eat and stuff. So I'm gonna go now, but okay, I might come back later. I might do like a second stream where I do the faces. But for now, I think I'll just go. Because this is gonna take way too long. But yeah, okay, so I'll go for now. I'm not sure if I'll do another stream when I come back. But I'll go for now, okay? Alright, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you for watching, especially you, Dust, since you've been talking about this in the chat.